Good morning. This is Reverend Pam Geagan from the Center for Spiritual Living's Pleasant Valley in Camarillo, California. Welcome to our wonderful morning meditation about healing the soul and healing the Mother Earth and how we are all connected like the roots of a tree. From whence came nothing comes everything, and the nothingness is actually the divine source from which we all come to, are attracted to, and are absolutely part of. So during this meditation, we will be beginning now, not only just learning about how all life is important to us in this web of life, and how it is so important to not only protect our mother, but recognize the part we play in our mother's life, as in our Mother Earth on this beautiful planet. So today we're just going to continue to connect and feel exactly. I have an assignment for you today. Hopefully you can go out and literally like I know this sounds like they used to tease us all about being tree huggers. I'm now putting on my microphone. And here I am. Anyway, they used to tease us about being tree huggers, years ago in the 60s, 70s, 80s, or whenever it was. And literally, if you connect with the nature and the beingness and the feelingness of how everything is alive, it will change you forever and ever and ever. It is that heaven in a wildflower, as I always quote from William Blake, the ocean in the drop from Rumi, and throughout all the sages throughout the ages, and how we are not here alone. We are a unique fingerprint in the fabric of the universe. And in the fabric, our patch is not only Mother Earth, that we are in this quilt, but where we live is also part of that quilt, and the people in our soul group are also part of that. And whatever we do to one in this web of life, we do to all. So we're going to relax in, and then I'll be spending the rest of the week and probably next week from messages from The Overstory, which is a Pulitzer Prize winning book by Richard Powers about our connectedness with all of life. So I just ask you now to relax in, feel the energy coming up through the feet, through the earth. And I'll tell you a little joke. I might have told this before, but I'll never forget, like 15 years ago, I went to a wonderful, energetic experience at someone's home. And the person who was leading the meditation and talking about our connectedness and everything said, for men, the best way to connect to the earth is to go outside in your bare feet in the earth and pee. So I was so excited. I came home and told my son, I said, you just got to try this to be grounded and to come from that grounding of the middle earth. He goes, not a problem, Mom. I already do that. So he was way ahead of the game here, not knowing it. So anyway, let us just feel that energy as you relax in. Just relax in. And if you're laying down, sitting up, even standing up, just feel the body go heavy, 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 and yet being fully supported. But just relaxing in and knowing you are fully supported by something greater than the bed, the chair. And we're going to breathe in from the bottom of the feet, all the way down from that 6 feet at least under. Not resting in peace as in the dead, but in resting in the knowingness and the aliveness of the earth itself, and grabbing a piece of that wonderful peace. As we breathe in with a God is, breathing it all the way up through the body, relaxing in, I am. And then 2 more. grateful that I am having a human experience in this planet. And I know I've been called to lift my consciousness, lift my way of being, to be in harmonious effect with the humanness that has had so many side effects, that has the appearance of changing our planet so it is inhabitable for many, many of us. And so again, I go back to that statement that so many have repeated. To change the planet, you must be the change you wish to see on the planet. From Gandhi. And so as we connect from that bottom ground, where the God is on the in-breath, I am, and the energy just going all the way up, relaxing all areas of the body. We see that energy like that beautiful light fountain shooting out the head, going in and through and all around us, top to bottom, out into the heaven world and the universes beyond, and yet grounding us, for we are here solidly being who we are on this planet. And we're waking up to who we are. And just our beingness does change everything on this planet. You don't have to think about sharing or manipulating others into a way of thinking. Just your energetic presence attracts those others in your presence of the awakened souls to the awakened soul, and are inspired just by your vibrational presence of who you are. For in this grabbing that piece of peace, the awakened one's intentions are not about sharing or manipulating. They're about just the beingness, the essence of who you are as a gift unto the planet. And bathing in that presence is the gift that you bring to humanity, raising our collective consciousness. And I am aware that I am the peace, and I have yet to discover peace, to know peace. There is no discovering, it lies within. So just breathing in, relaxing in. For those, and our planet is not being destroyed by those awakened to the truth of who they are. We're awakened to the love in our hearts. So I'm not giving you details on how to save the planet. I'm allowing you to discover your eternal beingness and awaken to this. And how you do one thing on this planet is how you do everything, and that is what influences others to discover who they are and how it is so difficult to harm Mother Nature. In the beingness, it's not about thinking whether you're making good or bad planetary decisions. The decisions don't even challenge your consciousness. It's like a spontaneous reaction that is not cultivated. It is truly spontaneous. And instantly in that spontaneity of awakening, the veil is removed of ignorance. as we reveal the pureness and letting go of manipulation and our desirous nature. I'll never forget our Vedanta teacher, Lisa Coffey, who is so absolutely precious and a beaming ray of light, if I've ever been in the presence of one, was saying all she wanted to do was to do it right in this lifetime so she didn't have to come back. So she would rest permanently in the oneness, in the allness, in the everythingness. And when she asked her Swami, does this sound right? He said, no, that too is a desire. So it is a harmonious, spontaneous feeling of the oneness of our Mother's Earth, our beautiful Mother's gifts, that wakens us in a nanosecond. Doesn't take more knowledge, more tactics to scare us. Comes in spontaneous moments where the love, the light of the Divine Mother fills us and we drop to our knees in pure joy, pure surrender, and wake to the possibility of shifting the consciousness and the possibility of revealing the health of self and the world. It's about finding that piece of peace in self. And this I know for sure. In that peace, being peace, the care and nurturing of all life, that peace of beingness washes over our children, and they will inherit the nature and be that change that recreates a world that works for everyone. So let's just take a moment and look at where your heart is. Just go within and go into that heart chakra. And I always see the lotus sitting there in the beautiful heart chakra. There may be someone there, a deity there, a Jesus, Krishna, Buddha, Muhammad, Ba'ula, Mother, Father, Saint, Angel, or it just may be the beauty of the lotus. And connect with that essence. Just breathe in the love and the essence as the lotus is opening, revealing. The source of your passion that calls to you. Yours will be different than anybody else's. For it's not about lecturing. It's about coming from the purity of the heart. So in the openness and the revealingness of that passion, either in the silence of the beauty of the lotus, or if there's someone there to greet you, relax in and share that you are the willingness, the openness to have revealed in and through and as you what is yours to do. So the question is, as I stay in the I am, personalize, please, what is mine to do? And just sit with that for just a moment. This is not a time about changing the world. It's not about putting out fires of the world, but lighting the fire of the passion of who you are. For what we know for sure is the world is never changed by force. It changes for a while, but it comes back into its own perfect pattern. For the light of the truth, of the passion of the heart, is the ultimate changer. So just relax in, listen deeply, going into the great beyond within, connecting. So now coming back into the room, coming back into the body. Seeing today with new eyes, seeing everything alive today. Feeling the passion, awakening the passion and the love in your heart, and the openness to the eternal beingness, awakening you to discovering, spontaneously even sometimes, who you are, God in action, as you nurture the nature of who you are, and certainly the nature of our Mother. And see that loving truth of who you are, the purity of the soul. Release the pureness of who you are. No manipulation, no desirous nature, just sitting in the love in the heart, in the collective consciousness of the Mother Divine, living harmoniously in the oneness of her gifts, her divine gifts. And with great gratitude today, wherever you go, I call it good and very good. And I know, as I stay in the I Am and I honor our wonderful Reverend Betty Ann, my life is unfolding perfectly beyond all appearances. I know it in my mind, I know it in my body, I know it in my heart, I know it in my soul. And I watch it outpicture into this life, into my life and all lives. And I let go, and together we say, and so it is. So it is. We're back in the room, hearing my voice. Namaste. Peace out. See you on the flip side. Much love. Mwah.